הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, אחים גם נחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים.
Join along if you know the words. How good it is that we sit here together.
יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
I want you all to take a deep breath. Let it out. Hard to transition sometimes from the busyness of the week in our lives into a sacred moment. I'm going to give you right now the gift of the most amazing hour of your life by having you turn off your cell phones. Just turn them off. Not even on vibrate. You don't want to even be thinking. By the way, if you're a UCLA fan, you were crying last night. If you're a Dodger fan, you're crying earlier in the week. If you're a Laker fan, you're going to be crying all season. Sorry about that. Today, and it's hard to separate. It's hard to create sanctity in our lives, but that's what this moment is about. It's not just Elle's celebration of becoming a 13-year-old, but it's a celebration of entering into a sacred covenant of relationship, of community, and with family. That's what we want you to feel. We want you to feel fully present in ways that we often aren't in life. So this service, if you don't know, is a mincha. It's an afternoon service. Sometimes people will call it a Havdalah bar mitzvah, if you've ever been to what those are called. Havdalah is actually the ceremony at the end of Shabbat, where you have the candle and wine and spices. And it's only at the mincha service where you have the Torah reading that provides the opportunity to celebrate a bar bat mitzvah. We read Torah not only Saturday mornings and Monday and Thursday mornings in our Jewish tradition, but also Saturday afternoon. Shabbat afternoon. This morning we read from the Torah, we read Vayera, but we're not reading that portion anymore, are we? We're reading your portion, which is Hayei Sarah. Exactly. The idea is in Jewish tradition, we never stop studying. We always go on to the next chapter. So we're going to have an opportunity to share in prayer and celebration with Elle and family. This morning, many people who are here, Jewish male and female, wore a talit, the prayer shawl. In the afternoons, it's not required as it is in the morning in prayer, but those people who are coming up to the Torah or to the Ark will be wearing a talit, and so you'll see them as well. You're going to be able to follow along for most of our service in this prayer book. We're going to start out here with a couple of prayers, and we're going to get to our Torah service. I'll have you switch to another book briefly, but we'll come right back to it. So here, if you would like to open up to page 214, our bat mitzvah El, this is your beginning, here you go, is going to share with us. The Ashrei is a responsive prayer, and so if you know how to respond on the alternate verses, we encourage you to do so. Again, page 214.
Shreya Shvei Veteha, Ode Hallelujah, Selah.
Ashreya am shekacha loho, Ashreya am shadonai Eloham.
Tehillah le David, Aromi Mecha Elohai HaMelech, Ba'arva Hashim Halelam Ba'ed.
Zechol yom avar, Shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai umhulo me'od, be'lig julato ein heker.
Dor ledor shabach ma'asecha, ugbarotecha yagidu.
Hadar kavod hodecha, bedivrei niflotecha asiha.
Be'zuzerotecha yomeru, hudlatcha hasaprena.
Zecherav tuvechaya biu, vetzikatecha yeronenu.
Nun barachum Adonai, erech apayim ugdal chesed.
Tov Adonai lacho, v'rahamav al kol ma'asav.
Yoduch Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yevarchucha.
Kevod malchutecha yomeru, ugviratecha yedaberu.
L'hodi libnei hadam grotaha, v'kvod adar malchuto.
Malchutecha malchut kol olamim, umemshatecha bechol dor vador.
Somech Adonai l'chol hanoflim, v'zokef l'chol hakfufim.
Einei kol elchai saberu, v'atan noten lachem et ochlam be'ito.
Poteach et yadecha, u'mazbil l'chocha ha'ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai bechol deraha, v'chasi bechol ma'asav.
Karov Adonai l'chol korahav, l'chol asher yikrahu ve'emet.
Reitzon yirei avya aseh, ve'et shovatam yishma ve'yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai kloiv ha'av, ve'kol ha'shoyim yashmi.
Tehillat Adonai yedeber pi, v'varech kol basar shem kocho le'elam va'ed. Achnu nevarech ya, me'ata ve'ad olam, hallelujah. Okay.
We continue page 217. Oh, well, you're going to continue. Page 217, the Hatzi Kaddish.
Yitkara ve'yikara shemei rabba. Ve'amad ivra kirute ve'amlich malchute. Becha haye hanu ve'yo omecha. Uhaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala, uvizman kari. Ve'yimeru. Yehi shmei rabba mevora. Leolam lo meomaya. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar ve'yitole ve'yithalal shemei dekudasha barihu le'ela min chol birchata ve'shirata tushbechata ve'nechemata da'amiram ve'oma ve'yimeru.
Page 218, you'll find the Seder Hotza'at Torah. This is the Torah service. We're going to take it out of the ark. I'm going to ask you to rise at this time, please. William Bilkis, will you join us up at the ark, please? We're going to call forward as well Diane and Alex Stock. You're going to be opening up the ark if you'll join us up there. Page 218, you're going to see in a moment we'll bring out the Torah. We'll walk it around as a sign of respect. Many of you will kiss it. Top of page 218.
Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim b'mrov hastecha aneni be'emet ishecha Vayehi bin soacha Aaron Vayomer Moshe Kuma Adonai ve'yafutsu oyevecha ve'yanusu mesanecha mipanecha Ki mitzion se Torah, Ki mitzion se Torah, Udavar Adonai me'Yerushalayim, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Le'amo Yisrael bekiddushato. God lila Adonai iti unerom mashmo yachdav.
Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod. Ki chol v'shamayim uvaretz, ki chol v'shamayim uvaretz, lecha Adonai hamamlach. V'amit na'aseh l'chol l'rosh romemu, romemu. Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, v'hishtachavu, lehadom raglav kadoshu, romemu,
Romemu. We're going to go this way.
romemu. Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho, lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho.
You may be seated. Feels like you've been in that prayer book long enough, so we're going to put it aside for a moment. You're going to take out the Torah text. It's the larger of the red books that you have in front of you, or if you're in the front behind you, maybe. You're going to be able to turn to page 127. Page 127. We are in the book of Genesis, so we're just starting with the early stories of the story of Genesis. And you're going to be talking a little bit later about Abraham and about Sarah. And the idea here, by the way, I will talk about it, is that this is a story, part of the story where Sarah dies. So Abraham and Sarah have been a team for a long time. Abraham now dies. Sarah, by the way, lived to 127 years. We say Kenahora, right? You should all live and be healthy to 127. And all of a sudden, his wife dies, and all of a sudden, Abraham becomes aware of the question of what's life about. Right? So sometimes you have this moment as grandparents. Sometimes it's parents of a bat mitzvah, for example. Aren't there moments where you go, what's the meaning of life? And Abraham has that moment in which he's been told by God he's going to be the father of a great nation, that they will number as the stars in the skies, and he's going to have the land of Israel. And all of a sudden he realizes, I don't have any of that yet. He's got a son, but there's no grandchildren yet. He said he's going to own the land, but what does that mean? So the first thing that happens is Abraham buys a plot of land in Israel where to bury Sarah. Becomes the cave of Machpelah. By the way, disputed today in terms of Jericho, not in Jericho, in Hebron, in terms of access by Jews and by Muslims as well, a sacred place. It ties to, Bill, we've talked about this, right, the tensions that dwell in that land, but the importance of connection, the Jewish people, to the land of Israel from the very beginning. Didn't just presume it's going to be given to him, but he buys it. Buys that land to be a stakeholder in Israel. God's promise is important, by the way. You can believe in your destiny, but you can't wait for it. You have to act on it. That's what part of our message is about. And then what does he do? He sends out his messenger Eliezer to find a wife for his son. And you and I are going to talk about that a little bit later in terms of what he's looking for and how he decides for a bride. But he's not going to leave it to chance, this father. Parents, wouldn't you love to be able to pick out that spouse for your child? Come on, in truth. Wouldn't you? Come on. Yeah, right. Cara, would you? Yeah, for sure. Like every parent did. Right? And by the way, probably no one would be good enough in the end. That's part of the problem. But the idea is, can you pick out somebody, and how do you continue in terms of next generations? How do you establish what your purpose is? And not just wait for it to happen. How do you make it happen? That's part of the story about Abraham. In the meantime, Alan and Colby, you're going to come up. It's your turn, please. You're going to present. You're going to speak to your daughter and present her with the talit. Oh, you're going to be right here. Hold on. Perfect. a moment for your parents to share with you. And as I like to say here, this is an unusual moment because it means that you just listen to your parents and you don't talk back, right? It's not a moment for you to respond or to debate, but rather you're just going to listen to them and enjoy and soak in those words of wisdom, okay? All right, Alan, you got it?
This is the abridged version, or?
This is it, go.
L. It was in this very temple, exactly 28 years to the day, November 4th, 1989, that I stood here and became a bar mitzvah. That I am now standing here today as your father, filled with such pride, it is hard for me even to put my feelings into words. It is a celebration that we will never forget, but the bigger bonus is that this day will now be special to both of us. From the time you were barely one, your drive, determination, and competitive nature have been evident. I remember going to the San Diego County Fair, and we randomly entered you into a baby crawling competition. You had started crawling only days before. You slowly lifted your body up as all the other babies took off. Grammy Janet started waving her cell phone and screaming your name. You had a sluggish start, but once you saw the cell phone that she was waving, off you went. You made a beeline to that phone, passing every other baby on your way until you were first to finish. After winning that first race, you went to the finals and took it down with flying colors. There it was, your first trophy in your room at the age of 10 months, and for mommy and daddy, a month's supply of free diapers. That win showed your mother and me that when you want something, you will go after it, and that drive is still true today. Just like that race many years ago, there really isn't much you won't do to get your hands on a cell phone. Having good character is a staple of Jewish law, and that you most definitely have. From an early age, you were selfless, considerate, honest, and loving. You had such a big heart and were always concerned about others. You recognize yourself that having a strong family presence and being surrounded by close friends is important. You are beyond fortunate to have such a close relationship with all 4 of your grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins, and have always been a great big sister and role model to Leighton. As all your friends are witness to, we roll as a huge mishpucha and usually fill up the stands for every event you or Leighton participates in. Today wouldn't be nearly as special without all your family and friends that are here with us. Al, you've taken a combination of what Mom and I have instilled in you and exceeded our expectations on all levels. Just like the hard work you put into school, you challenged yourself to learn all your prayers and Torah portion. If you stay true to your values, hard work, and good character, there is nothing that will ever hold you back. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't do anything. That should only drive you to prove them wrong and work even harder. I know that you set a very high bar for yourself, but I want you to be kind on yourself when things don't go your way. Take each mistake or failure as a lesson in life and learn from them. The only real mistakes are the ones from which we learn nothing. Your mother and I are your biggest fans and will always support you so that you can pursue all your life's dreams. I love your smile and laugh and will do anything within my power to always put that beautiful smile on your face. As life takes you on its journey, I hope that you will forever remember today. We know that you will, as you have a memory like an elephant, and hope that it's with a sense of pride and accomplishment of the young lady you are today and to continue to become as an adult. Mazel tov, and I love you.
Hey, Colby, give your dad a hug. Hold on. It's all right. Switch places there, if you will. You come back here.
Al, I remember when I was pregnant with you, and we were dying to find out if you were a boy or a girl. Of course, you were not cooperating during the ultrasound. Daddy and I, or should I just admit I, couldn't possibly wait until the next appointment. So I convinced Daddy that we should go back to the doctor 2 days later. We were finally successful and learned that we were expecting a little baby girl. Filled with so much love and excitement, I called up Grammy at work to share the news. The office couldn't reach her, so I asked them to please give her a simple message. We were going to have a new best friend. Since the day you were born, that is truly what you have always been to me. Our neighbor told me shortly after you were born that you can look into your newborn's eyes and be able to see what your child's personality is going to be. I remember thinking she was slightly crazy. You just stared right back at me, into my eyes, like you were reading me too, and quietly processing your new world. The best I could come up with was that you were going to be an old soul who would absorb and take in everything going on around her and never miss a thing. And I have to say, Elle, that is genuinely who you are. You may not be completely comfortable with someone to show your, you need to be completely comfortable with someone to show your true spirit, but that spirit is a true treasure to those fortunate enough to be let in. You know exactly what you want and never waver, no matter how hard I may try to change your mind. Last year, we watched the movie Lion, a true story about a young boy in India who grows up in extreme poverty and loses his family. My heart swelled as I watched the tears stream down your face. You could not get over the fact that it was a true story and that this type of poverty, okay, Jessica, you're gonna have to fix this later. This type of poverty and loss happens in the world. It filled me with such pride to know that you understand how unbelievably fortunate you are, and you never take it for granted. As you studied in your Torah portion, and we'll share later on in the service, life is about giving to others and making a difference. It is not a coincidence that you are that you are becoming a bat mitzvah on the same bima that your father and I both stood on 28 years ago when we were called to the Torah. Family and tradition means absolutely everything to us. While you are sometimes embarrassed to always have the biggest entourage cheering for you, and the house is constantly noisy because all 4 of your grandparents are over, that is exactly what Daddy and I dreamed of when we started our family. Elle, you have a compassionate heart, are a loyal friend, a protective big sister, a loving daughter, and you have an unending drive to succeed. Remember, though, that you will never be judged by how many A's you get, but you will be judged by your character. Always stay true to who you are, because who you are is pretty special. You know what you want, and you won't let anyone or anything stop you. In the 12 years I've been blessed to be your mother, you have far exceeded every dream and expectation we could have ever had for you. Only once have you let me down. I just knew from the day you were born that you would be taller than me by the time you were 10, but you actually didn't pass me until you were 11. I can't wait to watch you continue to grow and soar above me, accomplishing all you set your heart to do, while staying the magnificent person you are, and I know you always will be. I love you with all my heart. Mazel tov.
Give your mom a hug. Hold on, it's all right. We're gonna present her with the talit. All right, y'all's right up there? You okay? Yeah. All right, take the talit from your parents. This is very important, symbolic, that they are handing over tradition to you now to be part of your life. I want you to recite the blessing right up here in front of the microphone.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav betzivanu lehitatef batzitzit.
Amen. You'll all be able to follow now the Torah reading, beginning in that Chumash, that Torah text of page 127, beginning chapter 23.
V'tigalei v'tereh malchuto aleinu bizman karov v'yachom fleitatenu fleitat amo beit Yisrael l'cheinu l'chesed l'rachamim uvratzon v'nomar amen. Havu godel Eloheinu u'nekavod laTorah Yom Du Alon ben Ezra v'Ziva Miriam Reeves Zahava Tzipora Bat Ze'ev Shena Rishon Baruch Shenatan Torah Lema Yisrael Bigdu Shato V'atem havikim Adonai Elohechem Chaim Kolchem Hayom.
Baruch et Adonai HaMvorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Amen. Ba'iyu chaye Sarah me'a shana ve'esrim shana ve'sheva shanim shenei chaye Sarah v'atamot Sarah be'hiryat arba'a hi Hebron be'eretz Canaan v'yavel Avraham lispod Sarah ve'liv kota Vayakum Abraham, may all put a may toe, where the bear elven hate lay more. Give it to shop Anohi imachem, tenuli, akuzak kever imachem, be ekbera et meiti, milfanai, vaya anu, bnei hate, et Abraham, lay more low. Lo Adoni, lay more low, Shema Enu, Adoni, Nesi Elohim, Atabato Henu, Bemi Par Kavarenu, Kevor, et me techa, Ish mi menu, et Kivro, Lo Diklami Mecha, Meek for me techa, Vayakum Avraham, Vayishahula Am Haaretz, Lifnei.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Grandparents, come on up, Bill, please. Bill, Ezra.
Ze'er Betzael ben Yaakov uMiriam Riv, Shena Peshabat Zvi v'Chara, Ezra ben Yaakov v'Victoria Ziva bat Chaim v'Zena Shenit.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher boach arbanu mikol ha'amim, v'notan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayadaber itam lemor imyesh et nafshechem ligvor et meiti milfanai shma'uni ufiguli befron ben sohar vayiten li et met arat hamachpela asher lo asher bekitse sadehu behesef mela yitenen ali betochechem la'ahuzat kaver Be'efron Yosef be'toch v'nei hate bayan Efron ahiti et Abraham be'oznei v'nei hate lachol ba'esher ero le'mor lo Adoni shema'eni hasadeh natati lach be'hame ara asher bo lecha netatiha le'enei v'nei ami netatiha lach hevor me'techa v'yishachu Abraham lifnei am ha'aretz.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher notan lanu Torah emes, v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Stand over there. I got it. Okay, hold on. Stand there. So you can come up. Ha-bachura bat mitzvah tamod tamod Chava veret bat alomu Miriam Riv Zahava Tipora Shlishi Chizki
All right, that was for you, El. I just want you to know, special calling. Wouldn't that be nice if every time you walked into a room, like you'd be called in and announced like that? That's what happens when you are a bat mitzvah. You're called to the Torah just like that. El's going to be sharing with us, before she begins the Torah reading, share with us some words of commentary. Afterwards, she's going to begin the blessings. At that time, they're going to pass out very quietly candy to you. Some of you will receive. You're going to hold on to it. It's not an aperitif. You're not supposed to open it and eat it. It's right. You're going to hold on to it. And then when it's time at the end of El's Aliyah, you're going to throw it gently and lovingly, like you were throwing her a kiss. Not like you were throwing a fastball from a pitcher over here. All right? Just you'll make it loving and slow and gentle that it gets her. Wouldn't you like that better? Mm-hmm. Yes, you would. All right. So you're going to read this slowly, clearly, and loudly, correct? Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead.
Thank you to all my family and friends for being here today to celebrate my bat mitzvah with me. A special thank you to Rabbi Vogel, Hazan Mimi, Rabbi Goldstein, and Hazan Stein. This day would not have been possible without the love and encouragement from my parents in Layton. My Torah portion is Hayei Sarah, and I want to share with you what I have learned. The portion starts with Abraham's wife, Sarah, passing away at the age of 127, and Abraham having to find a place to bury her. After Abraham buries Sarah, he decides that his son Isaac should have a wife. He wants Isaac to find a wife not from Canaan, where they live, but rather from Babylon, where Abraham was born. So Abraham sent his servant Eliezer to find a suitable wife for Isaac. To make Abraham proud, Eliezer goes up and asks a woman named Rebekah for water, and she offers the camels water too. Eliezer knew he had found the perfect wife because she provided more than what was asked of her and showed kindness to both the man and to the animals. He gave her a ring and 2 bracelets and asked if he could spend the night at her house. Rebekah welcomed him into her home. During dinner, Eliezer asked her family permission to take home to his master's son. Rebekah's family accepted the servant's offer, and they headed back to Canaan, where Isaac would see his wife. The portion ends with Abraham also finding a new wife, and he houses her kids, but at the age of 175, he dies. In my preparation, I was most interested in 2 parts of my Torah portion. Abraham did not want Isaac's family to live close by, so he sent him to a town far away to find her. One rabbi's interpretation of this is that Abraham wanted to establish, beyond a shadow of doubt, that the Israelites' claim to the promised land was based on God having it promised to Abraham, not to any marriages he arranged. Other rabbis have also been confused about this and believe it is rude of Abraham to expect a girl to leave her family. I too find it odd that Abraham would want the family to live so far away. I am extremely fortunate to grow up surrounded by so much family. Family is very special to me, and I found it sad that Abraham would take it away from Rebekah. There was another very important lesson in my Torah portion. God explained to Eliezer that he would know when he found the right bride for Isaac, because she would offer water to not only Eliezer, but to his camels as well. Despite being in a hot desert, Rebekah offered Eliezer and the camels as much water as they needed before she even took some. She even went back to the well to draw more water for the camels. It is believed that Eliezer specifically asked Rebekah for water when she was away from her family, because whatever she decided to do would not be what she had been told to do by her mother or father, but reflective of her true personality. While my parents have always guided me to be a good person and to give without being asked, it is my responsibility to know. I understand that it is now my responsibility to know to give others without being told to do so. For this reason, I chose to volunteer for my mitzvah project at the Friendship Circle, where I played with children with special needs. We did many fun activities together, such as art projects and games. It gave me great joy to see the smiles on the children's faces and know that for one afternoon, I was able to make someone else's day better. As I learned in my Torah portion, Rebekah proved to be a very selfless person who did not expect anything in return. These are very important qualities that we should all strive to have. If we do not give to others in need, we cannot expect others to be there for us when we are in need. I think Rebekah is a wonderful role model of how to put others' needs before your own, and I hope to continue to lead my life by giving to the less fortunate as the Torah guides us to. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We're going to continue now. Grandparents will come back up here, and you'll be able to follow Temple Aliyah, page 129, beginning verse 13.
Yeah. That's right. It's on the right.
Take your tally and kiss. Take your tally and kiss the person.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Vayadaber el Ephraim be'oznei am ha'aretz lemor. Ah, im atalu shema'eni natati kesef hasadeh kach mimeni ve'ekbara et meti shama vayan Ephron et Abraham lemor lo Adoni shema'eni eretz arba me'ot shekel kesef beini ubeinecha machi ve'et mete hakevor. Vayishma Abraham el Ephron, vayishkol Abraham le'Ephron et hakesef, asher diber be'oznei b'nei het arba me'ot shekel kesef, over la'asocher.
Take your tally and kiss.
Oh, wait. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, b'chaye olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen tov, semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen tov, semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov. Yehelanu, 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 ulecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, ulecho Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam.
Our families in the future, when you see fewer candies being handed out, you'll know why. It's okay. You'll understand. Woo. That was like a major barrage there. Hello. And these are people who love you, El. Is that amazing? Come here. I want you to come close to me. Come on. Shh. I want you to look at your friends, quietly listening, at your family, extended connect. Isn't that amazing? Look at all these people. That's something. I want you to turn back. Now, I've known you a long time, actually before you were born. I tell you the truth, right? I was there at your parents' wedding, officiating. I was there at your naming. I guess if it weren't for me, you wouldn't be here and wouldn't have a name. You have a lot to be grateful to me, don't you? Right? Your parents, first of all, it all comes from your grandparents, you know that. Sense of love and relationship and connection and everything that they've wanted to pass on. They could only have imagined when your mom and dad were celebrating bar and bat mitzvah here on different weeks. Right? You were not joined up together at that time, as I recall. Right? It's before my time even here. And for them to be back here now and to see a grandchild, and for your parents to wonder at that moment when you were born, will our child be connected to family, community? What will the future bring? And that's why synagogue and community has been so important to them. And that's what you were hoping for, wasn't the two of you? I mean, in your wildest dreams, you want to imagine that somehow they're going to have connection and values and relationships of this moment. And then you're here and you feel it, don't you? And for you, I love the message that you talked about, Rebecca. It's really hard sometimes to hold on to our values, isn't it? We happen to live in a world very often in which people are judged by how they look on the outside. Isn't that true? We have things like fat shaming going on in our society. People make fun of other people because of the way that they look. What a horrible way to create a world. The message of Rebecca is it didn't matter what she looked like. It really mattered what was in her heart. Like Martin Luther King Jr., who you've learned about, it's not about the color of the skin, but the character of the heart. That's what we want you to take from this moment. If you can really hold on to those values, to know that you can make a difference in this world, to know that you have that ability, and not to give in sometimes to those values that are around you, to really believe that it's what you do in the lives of the people you touch, that's going to be your legacy, then you'll have made the difference. You're going to learn. It's not about how much money you make in life. It's not about how much you accumulate in life, but it's what you're able to share that will make the difference in the world. That's the message your parents wanted you to hear. I'm going to share with you a blessing at this time. All right, this is the oldest blessing we have, by the way, that we believe we know. This goes back about more than 3,000 years. The blessing that was of the Kohanim for each generation. So I want you to come here. All right? Yabarecha Chananai v'yishmerecha, Yernai p'nav elecha v'chuneka, Yisarnai p'nav elecha v'esem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you always, El. May you always have goodness in your heart. May we bring God's presence here. May you help to bring peace to the world. And we all say, Amen. All right, we're going to call forward now for the honor of Hagba and Glila to lift Spence and Kara, if you'll come forward at this time. And then, Ezra, you won't be too far behind to carry that Torah. We're going to rise at this time, please.
Yamod hamagbia ta'amod hagolelet. Vizot Torah asher sa Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael afi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Torah tziva lanu Moshe.
We're going to need up here, we need all the little cousins together, I think, and then Sister Leighton, Matea, Bo, Kenzie, make your way up to the ark, all right? And wait for somebody up there to help you. Just stand up there to wait to open up the ark. As we continue this moment, we return the Torah to the ark.
Yehalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizgav shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tehila lecho chasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed. Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed. HaTorah ve'ala avodah ve'al gmilut chasadim. HaTorah ve'ala avodah ve'al gmilut chasadim. Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed. Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed. Uvnucho yomar et chayim hi lamachazikim ba v'tomcheha meushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivotecha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadish Yameinu Chadish Yameinu kekedem.
You may be seated. We have a couple of presentations from Michael Schulklopper, who's representing the congregation and our men's club. These are gifts for you, El. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
These are good gifts, too. Go ahead.
Wonderful. It is an honor for me to be part of your bat mitzvah. I mean, from a timid, it's amazing transformation. From timid girl sitting here quietly to reading Torah, speed reading the Torah, actually. And amazing. And they did wonderful with the Torah as well as the service. I have for you here a bat mitzvah certificate, basically a proof that you actually did that. Otherwise, it's just hearsay, you know. And we didn't take pictures. This is the only proof you have, actually. And I have here for you actually also a gold emblem, which signifies the good deeds you did and the Tikkun Olam project you had with the special kids, right? And I know that you are very, very proud of it, and we are as well. I have for you also here from the youth department here a 1-year a certificate for you to join the youth department here at Temple Aliyah. And if you go there and you can join them, you'll really, really benefit for the rest of your life. I also have here a tree that was planted in Israel in your behalf by the Jewish National Fund. And if you look at the picture here, it's a very unique tree. So when you go to Israel, you can identify it. When you go to Israel, you can look for it. And there's many of those trees, and I hope that you go there. Have you been there before?
No.
So this is a good chance and a good reason to go to Israel. And before you go to Israel, you have a book that is called Israel Matters, which is actually given to you by the Jewish Federation. Lots of good stuff about Israel, so you'll be prepared for Israel, what is happening there, and really enjoy your stay there. And the last thing, almost the last thing, is a new thing that is given to the teens. It's the LA Jewish Teen Initiative that is giving some goodies here, and including even socks in here. So in case you have any of that too, in case you are missing any. And the last thing, the most important thing here, is you have a Kiddush cup that I know that you'll be using for every Friday, Shabbat, and all the holidays. So I wish you, on behalf of the Men's Club and the Women of Aliyah, Mazal Tov and all the best in life.
Mazal Tov. By the way, El, this is what every teen needs in terms of a bat mitzvah, right? There's some great stuff about learning about Jewish connections, and then socks for the bat mitzvah parties, right there. They give the kids. Isn't that not the perfect gift for teens for the bar bat mitzvah circuit? So I want you to continue there. We're going to continue. And we're back in the prayer book, by the way. So if you haven't switched back to that smaller book yet, you can put away the Torah text. You're going to be able to find page 222. Etzel is going to lead us again in the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikara ve'yikara shemei rabba.
Amen.
Be'amad yivra kirute be'am lich malchute. Be'chachaye ha'neveya homecha uchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kari ve'yimeru. Yehei shmei rabba mevora le'olam alel me'omaya yitbara yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar ve'yitole ve'yithalal shmei dekudasha barihu le'ela min chol birchata beshirata tushbechata ve'nechemata damiram be'alma ve'yimeru.
Amen. We rise together, please. Page 223 for the Amidah. Page 223. Shh. We're going to join together along with El in this very important prayer of ours. Again, page 223.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Gadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezoher Haste Avo Umevigo El Livnei V'neihem Leman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Ufoked Umashia Umagen Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ufoked Sarah. Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye Metim Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umarit HaGashem, Mehakel Hayim Bechesed, Mechaye Metim Berahamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofe Oli, Umatir Asuri. Umekaye and Umato Li Shane Afar Micha Mocha Baal Gevurot Umido Mehela Melech Meimi Umechaye Umatzmir Ach Yeshua Vene'emana Talecha Hayot Meitim Baruch Atah Adonai Mechaye HaMeitim.
Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, kishem shemakti shimoto bishmei marom, kakatuv al yad neviecha, v'kara ze el ze ve'amar, kadosh, 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 Adonai tzavod, melocho haaretz kevodo, limatam baruch yomeru, baruch kevod Adonai mimekomo, udivrei kochecha katuv lemor, imloch Adonai leolam, Elohai Zion, ledor vador, hallelujah. Ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, nagid god lecha, ulenetzach netzachim, ulenetzach netzachim, kedushatcha nakdish, v'shivchacha Eloheinu, mipinu lo yamush leolam vaed, ki el melech gadol, ki el melech gadol, v'kadosh ata, ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, nagid god lecha, ulenetzach netzachim, ulenetzach netzachim, kedushatcha nakdish, baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
The Amidah continues silently, beginning page 226 and pages onward, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, private prayers and meditations of your heart. page 230.
Yitkara v'yikara shemei rabba.
Amen.
Yamadi v'rachirute v'yamlich malchute b'chayachon v'yamachon v'chayir kol beit Yisrael ba'agalau v'zman kari v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'alam alo me'amaya yit. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudashah. Berichu le'elam min kol b'katav v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alem ha'v'yimeru.
Amen.
Tikabal salo tahon v'atahon decho Yisrael koram v'hon devishmaya v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yel kol Yisrael v'yimeru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yel kol Yisrael v'yimeru.
Amen. We rise together again. Aleinu, page 231. El is going to lead us.
Aleinu leshape la adon hakol la tegedu la liotzer breshit shelo asanu kigoye haratso velo samanu kmishbeho hadama shelo samhel kenu kahem vegor aleinu keho hamona vanahu korim mishahamim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruchu shehu noteh shamayim ve'yoser haaretz u'Moshe v'yikaro b'shamayim imam ushkinatu zo b'gov meromim hu Eloheinu eino emet malcheinu epim zulato kakatu v'torato ve'adat hayom ve'hashevota elevavecha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim ima'al ve'al ha'aretz mitahar ein od Kakatu v'toratecha Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai le'melech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
May be seated. Final prayer of our prayer services is the Mourner's Kaddish. It's an opportunity for those people who are in a period of mourning, usually within the first year, or who observe the Yortzeit, the anniversary of someone's passing, be able to remember of their lives and the way in which they've been influenced from generation to generation. So on page 232, if there's anybody here who has the need or desire to recite the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, invited to rise at this time to recite the words with me if you wish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, amen. V'alma divrach yeruteh v'yamlich malchuteh v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayeh v'chol beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kari v'meru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach v'olam u'me'omaya v'yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudashah brichu Elam in kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran v'alma v'meru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Meru. Amen. El, come up here. How you feeling? Did you enjoy all of this? Was it meaningful like we hoped it would be? Good. Would you do it again next week? If you didn't have to learn it all over again, would you go through in terms of celebration? I won't put you on the spot for that. Maybe it's just a once in a time. Maybe it's just a once in a lifetime moment for you. But don't you feel a sense of sanctity and blessing and everything? Leighton, get up here, please, too. Were you taking notes in your mind, like thinking what you have to do next and learn to do to be a bat mitzvah? What are we going to do for yours? Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, Colby, Alan. Let's have your family, your parents up here. I want you to put your prayer books down. We're going to make a big circle here because we're going to finish this moment. Come on, Cara. Come on, all the grandkids, everybody. If you're related at all, come on into the middle here with them. If you're a cousin or something, we're going to make a big blessing. If you're out there, I want you to stand up. Stand up where you are. Put your arms around your neighbor. There's a moment of love and community. I want you to feel this blessing that we have together. Go ahead. This is the blessing of Shechianu. Let's join together. You all know how to do this. You're going to help me. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu.
You all know it.
Melech haolam. Shechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu.
That's it. See, get the feel of it. Come on, feel that love, brother. Come on.
Shechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Right, it's the world's longest amen now. Here you go. Let's do that one more time. One more amen. Come on, here we go. Give one moment, please, because we want to make sure, for all the kids, just so you know, listen carefully. The buses are not in the parking lot. In a couple minutes when you walk out, you're going to walk down very organized and lovely down to the street where it's apparently going to be waiting for you. You're going to check in with them, and you're going to make sure you get on the buses and check in with Jen and Shelby before you get on. And Simon Tov Mazel Tov!
Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulecho Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yehelanu.